All right, so today I'm going to show you guys how we are going to put every paragraph into a final document and then format that final document so that it is formatted correctly with kind of the expectations for what you would do in any grade, honestly. So this is something we want to make sure we know how to do and that we do it correctly. So you want to have your essay planning document open. Then you'll also go to Google Classroom, whatever class period you're in, go to classwork. You will now see essay number 3, and then there will be a final draft document. Go ahead and click that to open it up. You'll have a blank Word document in front of you. So before we do any of the formatting, the first thing we want to do is let's add our header. So you can do that by either double clicking up at the top. You'll see it pop up header, or you could go to insert, headers and footer, and choose header. In the header, you need to have your first and last name. It should all be aligned on the left, so keep it how it is, aligned over here. Click enter once. You want to put your literacy teacher's name, so that should be Calderone. And then the period that you're in. So for this one, it would be 1/2 because it's period 1-2. Enter. So if you notice when I did 1-2 and then I clicked enter, it actually made it small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click backspace once and it should go back to regular font. So make sure to do that, please. And then the last thing is I'm going to put the date. So I'm putting the due date, which is the 28th. You could put dashes or slashes, whatever you prefer. Then to get out of the header, you just want to click into your document once. Now, what you're going to notice is the header is going to be on every single page of your essay. That is correct. That's what you want to happen. You want this to be on every page. Once I've done that, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a title for my essay. So I'm going to click this middle button here to make the cursor go into the middle. I'm going to make the font bold, and I'm going my title related to what I'm talking about. So, for example, you might want to put theme comparison in the gift of the Magi and the last leaf. Again, you don't want the title to be too long or too detailed. So just kind of something to go along with what you said. And for this, I still have to underline where the story titles are. And then I'm going to click enter once. Now I'm going to put my cursor back over here to the left side. I'm going to unbold and make sure nothing is underlined or ready up here. And now I'm going to start copying and pasting. So I'm going to go to my introduction paragraph. I'm going to highlight the paragraph, make sure I have everything. Control C, go back to my essay, Control V. As you're going to see, the fonts and all these things are not matching up. That's fine for now because we're going to change all of that at the end. So now I'm going to click enter once. I'm going to click the tab button so that the next paragraph, I can actually see where it is. I'm going to go to paragraph 2, copy it, make sure I got everything, and paste it. I'm going to even go back up to my first paragraph and make sure that this line is indented as well. So I'm going to put my cursor at the start and click the tab key just once. So now you'll see this is indented, this one's indented. I'm going to scroll to the last part of it, put my cursor, enter once, tab once, And now I'm going to go get my third paragraph. Again, make sure that you are copying and pasting all the text. You don't want to leave anything out. Now I'm going to paste it. I'm going to click enter once, tab once, go to my next paragraph, paragraph 4. Make sure I highlight everything and get all the text. Go back to the essay, paste, enter. So again, I'm just making sure that it's right below the line. So like I clicked enter and now I'm tabbing and it should be directly under that, but I tabbed it so that it's indented a little bit. And now my conclusion paragraph, so the last one. Copy it, Control C, paste, Control V. So now I'll see that, okay, I have a lot of writing. And now we're going to start making some of the formatting changes. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all of the text in my essay. And I want to change the font. I'm going to make it Times New Roman. And then I'm going to make sure it is all the same size. So size, I'm going to do 13 for this one. I am also going to make sure all the text is the same color. So I'm going to, while I'm still have everything highlighted, go over to the color, make sure to choose black, and that should make it all the same. The last thing I'm going to do while I have everything highlighted is go all the way over here to the 3 lines with the arrows going in both directions. I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to go here to double, and now you're going to see it makes my line spread out a little bit more. That's exactly what you want from it. You want it to show almost like there's a full line in between. And then notice there should not be extra space in between your paragraphs. So for example, if my paragraph, if it looked like this and there was a whole big space here, you need to change that. You need to delete because it should just kind of go right along with each other. But we know it's a new paragraph because you've indented. So now I'm going to double check. So I have paragraph, my intro, number 1, body paragraph number 1. So it's my second paragraph, third paragraph, fourth paragraph, and my fifth paragraph here, my conclusion. So now I'm almost finished, but as you could see in the Word document, there's some new things that are underlined. So I have a lot of little blue underlining. That typically means there is a grammar error that needs to be fixed. So I'm going to go through and actually check those and either make the corrections or leave them alone. The last thing I'm going to do after I've gone through any squiggles is I'm going to make sure I'm going to read through it one more time, looking for any last errors and also any weird spaces in your writing. Because again, you should only have 5 paragraphs. And also, like I've noticed some students have like big spaces in between random words. Like you might have like this and then a huge space, gift giving scenario, and then a huge space. We want to make sure there's none of that. So you would want to go back and fix any places where there might be like a weird random big space, any capitalization errors, anything like that. Once you have gone through and you're sure that it is good, it's your best, it's the best version that you can do it, you're showcasing your best work, then you will go ahead and go back into Google Classroom and you can so once you are done and it is showcasing your best effort and your best work, you're sure you follow it along with all of my directions, then you are going to go ahead and share your final draft with the person you shared your other essay with. So whoever your partner was, you would type their name. I'm just going to write Mrs. Rushke. So if she was my partner, I would write her name. Again, I need to change where it says editor to viewer, and then I would send it. This way we can have our partners go through and actually double check the formatting of this essay before we turn it in. All right, good luck, everyone.